Fast am I, good evening and welcome to the Manx Radio Folk Show with me, John Barker, playing you the best in folk and roots music from the Alamanna from all around the world. Blaine Vine Noah, Happy New Year. It's the first chance I've had to say that because last week was a previously recorded show from a couple of years ago, in fact, due to the fact that I was snowed in at home in the hills above Laxey on the Monday morning when I intended to come in and record this show. So here we are in the month of January, and here's Siobhan Miller to tell us all about it. So that was Siobhan Miller with The Month of January. And in fact, I couldn't decide between her version and the one by Janice Burns and John Doran, so I might play that one for you next week. Nearly all of the rest of the show is tracks by artists I'm looking forward to seeing live this year. Some of them on the island, some of them across in England. There is an awful lot going on, as usual, and the first thing that we're putting on at the Institute is a charity night for the Great North Air Ambulance Service, and it's Dylan at the Institute. It is sold out, which is really great, so we're going to raise lots of money for that charity, and rehearsals are going well. So here is Bob with a track that I'll be performing on the night. This is Don't Think Twice, It's All Right.
Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby, even you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, baby, it'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a-traveling on, but don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, the light I never knowed. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe, I'm on the dark side of the road. But I wish there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. But we never did too much talking anyway. But don't think twice, it's alright. So it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. And it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I am told. I give her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, baby, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye is too good a word, baby, so I just say fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind, you could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kind of wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright.
In the middle of February, I'm off to Sheffield for a weekend, a rather exciting weekend. It's a Martin Simpson guitar weekend. So along with 10 or so other guitarists, I'll be staying in a hotel and playing guitar all weekend with Martin Simpson. He's already sent out some tab and a video of a piece to have a look at before we go. It's very difficult. So hopefully I'll get the hang of it and learn some new tunings and some new songs. But whatever, it's going to be a great weekend. Here is Martin Simpson from Vagrant Stanzas, and this is Delta Dreams.
We drove north from New Orleans in a 55 Bel Air. Music on the bench seat, expectation in the air. There's room for a man to wear his hat in this church of red and cream, and we are pilgrims of purpose driving in this dream. Is that a 55, man? I used to drive a 55. What she got under the hood, man? She makes me feel alive. Live oaks draped with Spanish moss, like rags of shawls and ball gowns, shade the shamefaced dowagers along the river road. And on the bluffs at Vicksburg, the big guns still guard the river, menacing the barges as they haul their heavy load. Is that a 55, man? I used to drive a 55. What she got under the hood, man? She makes me feel alive. Outside the closed down undertakers, two Lincoln hearses standing, rusting and appealing in the unforgiving air. The church where Sonny Boy lies buried, burned down to the ground, a crucifix of rusty nails and ashes there I found. There's no panther in the canebrake, no devil at the crossroads, but here's a 57 Cadillac and it's tearing down the road. It's Bird Breath and his buddies, they're coming from Chicago. They got a fifth of whiskey, they got 100 miles to go. They are barreling from the west side to the Gulf of Mexico. Is that a 55, man? I used to drive a 55. What she got under the hood, man? Makes me feel alive. Oh, the young people, they left here for the steel mills and assembly lines, for the marshalling yards and the killing floor many years ago. But the cities, they are dying and the industries are wasted, but there sure is no good reason to come back here anymore. Is that a 55, man? I used to drive a 55. What she got under the hood, man? She makes me feel alive. We drove north from New Orleans in a 55 Bel Air, got music on the bench seat, expectation in the air. There's room for a man to wear his hat in this church of red and cream, and we are pilgrims of purpose, driving in this dream. Is that a 55, man? I used to drive a 55. What she got under the hood, man? She makes me feel alive.
The 27th of February sees the return of the amazing Tim Edey to the island. He's playing at the Institute again, and he's such a phenomenal musician, completely bonkers in a nice way, and he's played with all the greats in the Celtic music world. His one-man show, which he'll be doing, is a stunning evening's entertainment. And if you didn't see him last time, you need to get your tickets, and if you did, you've probably got them already. Here is Tim from that excellent album Little Bird, 22 compositions, 1995 to 2024, and this is the Reculver Polkas 1 and 2. Yes, so that was Tim Edey, and with his looper he'll be playing the guitar and the melodeon at the same time. Don't miss out. Now another really exciting gig that's coming up is down at the Erin Arts Centre as part of this year's Manannan Festival. Eliza McCarthy's coming back, but she's bringing her dad, Martin. Such a legend, and I've never seen him before, so this is going to be a really great gig. I'm not sure if tickets are still available, but I'm sure you can find out by going to the Erin Arts Centre website. So here are Martin and Eliza McCarthy from an album called The Moral of the Elephant, and this is Her Servant Man.
Of a young damsel, both fair and handsome, these lines are true, as I've been told. On the banks of Shannon, in a lofty mansion, her father's claimed great stores of gold. Her hair was black as the raven's feather, her form and features dissemble who can. There was a fella worked on the station, she fell in love with that serving man. As Mary Ann and her lover were walking, her father heard them and nearer drew. And as these two lovers were truly talking, in anger home her father flew. To build a dungeon was his intention, to part true lovers contrive a plan. He swore an oath and vowed to mention he'd part his daughter from her serving man. So he built him a dungeon in bricks and mortar, with a flight of steps, it was underground. The food that he gave her was bread and water, and only a chair for her was found. 3 times a day he cruelly beat her, until at length she in anger sang, "If I have transgressed my own dear father, I'll live and die for my serving man." Young Edwin found her habitation was well secured by an iron door. He vowed in spite of all damnation he'd gain her freedom or rest no more. At the ground he soon got ready, with pick and crowbar he soon began. And with his plan he got in the dungeon, and there he found his sweet Mary Ann. Soon as he found that his daughter had vanished, just like a lion her father roared, he cried from Ireland, "I'll have you banished, and with my broadsword I'll spill your gore." Then says young Edwin, "You see me ready, for now I've found her, do all you can. Forgive your daughter with a loyal pleasure, no one to blame is your serving man." When the old man saw him so tender-hearted, straight he fell down on the dungeon floor. Cried, "Surely true love, the love of locksmiths, for love can break down an iron door."
So that was Martin and Eliza McCarthy, and I forgot to say when the gig is. It's the 7th of March as part of the Manannan Festival at the Erin Arts Centre. Not to be missed. Later in March, the 21st of March in fact, sees the return of Brooks Williams and Aaron Catlow to the Institute. They're always a great act, and they've got a new album coming out, so we're looking forward to some new songs from them. From their most recent album so far, Greens and Blues, this is Wild, Wild, Wild.
The joint is jumping, they're going wild. The usual suspects, the usual crowd. There's Joey the Pearl, there's a mandolin. There's Lucky Break Jig and Stony Broke Jim. Lucy at the bar with a rose tattoo is serving up a summer that a homegrown brew. It's a one-way ticket to Wonderland, but she'll cut you off if you get out of hand. Wild, 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 the whole place is going wild. Wild, 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 the whole place is going wild. There's a five-piece band, man, can those cats swing? The crowd goes crazy when the diva sings. Taj Mahal once sat in with the band, played a 20-minute version of Soul of a Man. There's a room out back if you're inclined for amusements of a different kind, but nothing gets past Johnny Dark. He can spot the fire before the spark. Wild, 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 the whole place is going wild. Wild, 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 the whole place is going wild. This is the first place it paid me to play. And night after night I learned my trade with my guitar on that corner stage. Wild, 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 the whole place is going wild. Wild, 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 the whole place is going wild. Wild, 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 the whole place is going wild. Wild, 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 the whole place is going wild.
So in tonight's show, as I've said, I'm playing some of the artists that I'm really looking forward to seeing live this year. There's going to be loads of other great music on the island as well, of course, and I'll probably be going to see lots of that too. But I haven't got time to play everything. I know Sam Bowman, Roots Music Isle man, is bringing over lots of artists, and I'm sure there'll be some really great stuff on at the Centenary Centre and as part of the festivals such as Shennigus Dew and in Cruniac. But I play music by those as they come up through the year. A big gig I'm going to in Manchester in June has this man in support. It's Elvis Costello. Yes, not particularly folky, but here he is playing a Richard Thompson song for an album that was called Out of Our Idiot. It's Withered and Died. And after that, I'll play the man who is the main act of the day. Can you guess who it is? Those of you that know me well probably can.
This cruel country has driven me down. Tease me and lied, tease me and lied. I've only sad stories to tell to this town. My dreams have withered and died. Once I was bending the tops of the trees, kind thoughts in my head, kind voices to hear. Then I took up with a girl from the west. They'd run and hide, they'd run and hide. Count 1 to 10 and she's gone like the rest. My dreams have withered and died. If I was a butterfly, live for a day, I could be free, just blowing away. Silver moon sail up and silver moon shine on the water so wide, water so wide. Slip from the bed of a good friend of mine. My dreams have withered and died. Once I was bending the tops of the trees, kind thoughts in my head, kind voices to hear. This cruel country has driven me down. Tease me and lied, tease me and lied. I've only sad stories to tell to this town. My dreams have withered and died. My dreams have withered and died. My dreams have withered and died.
My life, I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life, 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost, me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. One look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past, but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. One look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were.
Yes, of course, it's Neil Young, and the gig in June I think will be the 7th time I've seen him live. And it's been amazing every single time. And Elvis Costello in support. I've been a big fan of Elvis Costello since we used to play his first album a lot in the sixth form common room many years ago. Later in the summer, as usual, I'll be making my trip to Shrewsbury Folk Festival. That's on the August bank holiday weekend. Some of the artists playing there have been released already, and a great highlight for me will be Chris Wood, who I've only ever seen once before, and that was at the Centenary Centre. Such a fantastic songwriter. And here he is, with a slightly more light-hearted song than usual. This is More Fool Me from his album So Much to Defend.
This pen will be worn out before too long. There's a mile or two in every single song, but now they say that everything's for free. More for me, more for me, more for me. I took up the life before I'd even finished school. How could any other life be even half so cool? Sometimes I like to tell myself I'm free. More for me, more for me, more for me. You got the best part of the show down on your phone. Such a nice surprise for me when I get home. The sum of my life's work on screen for all the world to see. More for me, more for me. drop myself into the gears of the machine. You might think that after all these years I might not be so keen, but there's still nothing else I'd rather do or be. More fool me, more fool me, more fool me, with a sha-la-la-la-la and a shooby-dooby-doo. For the price they're paying, that's the best I ought to do. But for the real true believer, that's just blasphemy. More fool me, more fool me, more fool me. More fool me.
Will Pound was over on the island over New Year. Unfortunately, I didn't actually manage to meet up with him. We had lots of plans, but it's such a busy time of year with family and everything that it never happened in the end. However, he is coming back to the Institute along with the wonderful Jen Butterworth. And this is on the 16th of October. Again, a long way off, but put it in your diary. So here's a track from Will Pound and Jen Butterworth Volume 1. Maybe they'll have a Volume 2 by the time they come in October. I hope so. This is one of the songs on the album, performed by Jen of course, and it's called Better Things.
Kind friends, I want to warn you, because I love us all. No doubt you read your papers, but the half can never be told. Politicians will try to fool you and get you to agree to blow this world into glory and end humanity. There's better things to do than blow this world into. You can live into your old age and your kids will be happy too. There's better things for you that all on earth must do. You gotta put your feet on the road to peace and see your journey through. Now some folks think that danger can't reach this peaceful shore. They must see planes and soldiers before they can call it war. Kind friends, I will remind you that the atom's very small, and it can blow us all into glory, and you can't see it at all. But there's better things to do than blow this world into. You can live into your old age, and your kids will be happy too. There's better things for you that all on earth must do. You gotta plant your feet on the road to peace and see your journey through. In the Bible it is told the judgment comes tomorrow, so today pray for your souls. But that is not sufficient. Tomorrow is today, and they'll blow us all into glory while we just sit and pray. There's better things to do than blow this world into. You can live into your old age, and your kids will be happy too. There's better things for you that all on earth must do. You gotta put your feet on the road to peace and see your journey through. But there's better things for you than to blow this world in two. You can live into your old age and you can be happy too. There's better things for you that all on earth must do. You gotta put your feet on the road to peace and see your journey through. You gotta put your feet on the road to peace and see your journey through.
In November at the Institute, we've got a really exciting gig coming up. I mean, they're all exciting, but this one's something a little bit different. And it came about from a conversation I was having with the Scottish guitarist Alistair Paul, who had seen perform at Saltburn Folk Festival in a duo with Amy Leach, a wonderful Scottish singer. And I was complimenting Alistair on his fine guitar playing when we realised that we had a mutual friend in the wonderful Manx musician Becky Hurst. And now we're going to have a night featuring all three of those people. So Becky's going to play some music, and we're also going to have Amy and Alistair do their set as well. So it'll be a fantastic mixture of instrumental music and songs from Scotland, the Isle of Man, and I'm sure wider as well. This is going to be on either the 6th or 7th of November. We've not quite nailed it down yet. It's a long way off, but put it in your diaries. So here are two tracks. First one is by Becky's band, Berlin Jag, which actually features Alistair on guitar anyway, and it's Octopus Jigs, and then we'll have Amy Leach and Alistair Paul performing More Love Maggie.
must I own but 2 or 3, and I'll grant them all to my moor love Maggie, gin she'll consent for to gang wi' me. Take ye consent, love, I darna gie, to herd your sheep high on yon Edey hills, and I'll grant them all to my moor love Maggie, gin she'll consent for to gang wi' me. And they see love, yon herd o' kye, 100 must I own but 2 or 3, and I'll grant them all to my moor love Maggie, gin she'll consent for to gang wi' me. Take ye consent, love, I darna gie, to herd your sheep high on yon Edey hills, and I'll grant them all to my moor love Maggie, gin she'll consent for to gang wi' me. And they see love, yon ships at sea, 100 must I own but 2 or 3, and I'll grant them all to my moor love Maggie, and she'll consent for to gang wi' me. Take ye consent, love, I darna gie, to herd your sheep high on yon Edey hills, and I'll grant them all to my moor love Maggie, and she'll consent for to gang wi' me.
Lastly at the Institute in December, there's the amazing Edwina Hayes who's coming to play. I saw her at Shrewsbury Folk Festival this year on the recommendation of our friend Dan Walsh, who said go and see her, she's got a lovely voice and she's hilarious. And indeed, he was absolutely right, of course. So this is on the 4th of December, and here's a track by Edwina, Nobody's Coming Around, from the album Good Things Happen Over Coffee.
Nobody's coming around. Nobody's coming around. And I've been a fool for love. I've been a fool for long enough. And nobody takes off their shoes. No one's got nothing to lose, and I'm not complaining. All that I'm saying is I am an only one, but I'm not a lonely one, and I seem to get along all by myself. But as I wander around, sometimes I wonder about how it would feel with somebody else. But nobody's coming around for me. someone to love somebody else coming for me. And nobody's coming around. Nobody's coming around. And I'm not complaining. All that I'm saying is nobody's coming around for me.
The wonderful Edwina Hayes, just one of the people I'm looking forward to seeing live this year. I hope you've enjoyed this trip through my Perspective 2026. As I say, there's going to be loads of other great music. And indeed, just over the next 7 days or so, there's loads of music you can go and see. Of course, there's the trad session in O'Donnell's on Wednesday night. There'll be the folk club in Ramsey on Thursday night. There'll be the session at the Mitre in Ramsey on Friday night. Saturday night is full of great music. It is, of course, Dylan at the Institute, but that's sold out. So if you haven't got a ticket, think about going along to this year's Aran Son Manning competition, which is on at Peel Masonic Hall. And also, not very folky, but a great night, I'm sure, is Adam Wakeman and Damien Wilson, who are on at the Centenary Centre in Peel. So loads to choose from. There'll be a Sunday afternoon session, though I'm not quite sure where that one will be happening just yet. Check on social media for that. As our last track tonight, we've got a couple of tunes from Planxty, The Dogs Among the Bushes and Jenny's Wedding. I'll be back next week to play more great folk and roots music from the Isle of Man and from all around the world, and I hope you'll join me then.